Hello my beautiful liars over there on the other side of the screen. Today Truth Detective is over here and I'm going to be talking to you about lying and how you can spot liars. And you know something, there are so many of these types, that are, these lie detector types, and they come to tell you that if you see a man that always ruffles around with their shirt collar, that means that that man is surely a liar, when really it might mean that he has a badly designed shirt. But I'm not here to talk to you about my shirt or my jacket or my hat or this background. Do you like this, by the way, as a whole? I like it a lot. Do you like it? Just lie to me, baby, tonight. Let's talk about the first body language thing that is related to lying. Not really, but you might interpret this as lying. Let's start with the question that, for example, a detective might pose to somebody like this. Have you broken the law in the last week? And the person that says no like this. He doesn't look you straight, he goes like this. No, I don't break the law. He looks to the side. You have to understand that you can't make any rules that means that this feather wearing man is a liar. A feather, a liar. A feather, a liar. Or if you ask some guy that, and you're a girl, why do you always stare at, girls' feet? And the guy's like, because I want to know if they're lying to me. Then the guy, might be a CIA agent, or he might just have kind of like a thing, like a feather, like a feather. You understand? So when the next time you see somebody like exhibiting these behaviors that you have kind of, heard, that if somebody places their feet like this and they are kind of trying to avoid you, that means that they are a liar. You have to understand that it's the same as, you are in a restaurant with your fiance and you are eating at a table that is next to a window and you ask like a very pressing question at the same time as there's a police car with the sirens on, like going on the street, and you ask that question and your fiance looks out of the window and kind of, only answers the question after the police car has went past. You kind of realize that doesn't mean that your fiance was lying and a liar, to that question. It just means that she was distracted, So it's very related to the environment, That's one reason, for example, that in some interrogation situations you probably wouldn't want windows in the room or anything that the person could like escape his vision to, for example plants or something like that. So if you want to make a very conducive like environment for not spotting lies, you place a lot of windows, you place a lot of plants, you place a lot of art. It puts other people who are very prone to lying kind of at ease. If I want to make a very nice environment for the liar, I do all of this, For example, I had a psychologist and he's, I'm sure he chose this spot and he chose this like apartment for a reason. He had art and plants and, big windows, and this kind of stuff and all kind of things you could like look at. And a carpet and, all kinds of, things. And I believe that was and it wasn't still so jumbled up that you would kind of lose yourself into it. So it was not neat and tidy at the same time. But I feel that he made that, because psychotherapy is very, hard for the person. And the person is bound to tell some lies during the process of psychotherapy and bound to not tell the truth. And it's bound to be very inhibited at some points of the process. So that would be good, but it would be maybe harder to spot those lies. But at the same time, it might like increase the person's like comfort, so the truth will come out. So think about this. If you are experiencing problems with your family life, for example, and you always feel that your spouse is like lying to you, think about how you live. Think about how you live. Like, is there too much distraction? If you have a lot of, like chaos around your home, it might be very, very, very hard, like hard to actually spot those lies. So when you talk to your spouse, go to a really empty room, empty the whole room, nothing. When you want to interrogate your spouse for like promiscuous relationships, go to an empty room, or like which setting would be like even better, I don't know. Maybe turn off the lights. I don't know, but then you can see like which way your spouse is looking. You realize? So the next time you think that somebody's lying because he looks to the side, realize that it might have just been a bird that was singing. Okay, a guy goes like, what's that? There's so much fucking wisdom in this fucking thing. There's so much fucking wisdom in this fucking thing. That's also why I placed this card over here. Is that a lie? Nobody knows. Thanks for watching.